it does take it up a notch this season, and I think we had a lovely time season 1 because we were in 4 episodes, and so we would come in
fantastic,
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and then flicking through the pages being like, this is going to be, this is going to require, muscularity, which I don't know if I have yet.
Yeah.
The Targaryen who sits the Iron Throne is not just a king or a queen.
He's just so intense all the time. I think that's the thing with Aemond, he's just got such a darkness, and you have to embrace him a little bit and embrace that darkness.
I suppose what's nice about our characters is that they both become at times blinkered to the other's plight. But Rhaenyra's character is, I think, being counselled through this series to turn a sort of slightly two-dimensional picture of Alicent to sort of brave a more three-dimensional image.
The pace of it really ratchets up, the tempo. The temperature's very, very high. Yeah, completely. It's a real page turner. And it was sort of relief, when you start, because you never know what it's going to be like. And very, very early on, you go like, oh no, it's good. Like, I knew it would be, but it's just, you find yourself turning the page.
It's like being on Hogwarts.
That's what you said, yeah.
We used something called the volume that was made famous by Disney's The Mandalorian. And so it projects the world around you. You're not just working off a green screen. You can actually see the mountains. You can see the clouds flying past you. And so it's really immersive.
The Red Keep, for example, the castle where our characters live, is continuous. So you can pretty much walk around the entire thing. Walk from my character's bedroom, Sophia's character's bedroom, down to the small council, into the throne room. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. You'd only know if you knocked on the wall.
Yeah.
With the sets and stuff, it's so detailed. Like as an actor, you want to play with, I'm quite lucky I've got a sword because I can sort of play with the sword, or I can... But when, there's a beautiful library and, there's a book you can pick up, or there's... As an actor, you just want little things to do, and there's, a scroll, and it will be all written in Valyrian.
Honestly, you forget that it's a set. It's just a castle, and you get really used to it really quickly. You're just like, well, it's just I live in a castle now. It's immense. It's expert craftsmanship. They're geniuses. It's a real world.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
This senseless war's end
Shall not let us prevail.
Not like this.
It's really, really cool. It's a bit weird for me because obviously I go back home to Essex and I'm like, I'm not getting recognised in my local pub. What's going on? No, but it's weird because it is just reality hits you when you go home and you're like, wow, my life is actually mad.
Because you know what's interesting?
None of my family watch.
Do they not? Oh, that's good.
Except for my nephew who came to the Paris premiere.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
was
so sweet.
Absolutely in pieces. He was so excited because he was meeting all these scholars.
No, it's
so
sweet.
Excited.
But I know that certainly season 1, when that came out, my nephews would sort of ask, say when we got to around, say, episode 8, they're like, are you going to die? And I'd be just like, no, seriously, Unc, are you going to die? Oh, come on, man. I won't tell. And that's hard. You're like, just eat your toast. Just leave it. Don't.
I don't know if you have this, but I just can't, recognise that that's me.
I did actually see you on the tube a couple of days ago, and it took me by. Well, just you, and I was like, well, I'm not actually sure. Basically, I was passing down, when you get the corridors off to go somewhere else, and it was just like you, and I actually found that very exciting because I know you. I thought I'll tell people about this.
I had it when I was driving through Paris the other day, and you were just on the side of a building, just all stately, and I was like, it's insane.
Yeah, I've had to apologise to lots of people I know because they've sent me people who live in London, and if they live anywhere near a billboard, then I'm sort of haunting all of my friends, and that does feel like something you should apologise for up front. I wonder how long I will be stationed, like, outside their windows.
Oh, God, yeah.
No, genuinely, kind of
Peering
awful.
in.
Like, every morning going to work, you don't need that.
Virgin Radio.